jungle. Hi, I am Janice Jane Alcandado, first year college student taking the course of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, major in agronomy. So for today's discussion, I will be talking about martial arts. So the question is, what is martial arts? People define martial arts as defense mechanism for fighting, physical fitness, or self-mechanism, which is true, but in martial arts teachers, fighting is the last thing martial arts are. Instead, they are about discipline and improving the mind and the body. There are many different types of martial arts, and each martial arts has moves like karate, kung fu, and taekwondo, which involves kicks and punches, while jujutsu, judo, and aikido use holds and throws. Tai chi is a passive and controlled movement, mainly for exercise and relaxation. Mixed martial arts, boxing, wrestling, kickboxing, Muay Thai, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu are examples of combat sports. The difference between martial arts and combat sports is that martial arts are a fighting system that can be armed or unarmed, while on the other hand, combat sports is a sport where a person fights with another person under different rules. Master Jichin Funakoshi is the founder of Shokutan Karate Do. He demonstrated many skills in Japan in 1915 and remained there to teach his style. In 1936, they dropped the Thang hand and substitute Karate Do, meaning the way of the empty hand. A karate dojo is a place where the martial art of karate is taught, and the instructor is called sensei, and the student is known as karateka. In karate, bowing is a sign of respect. Karate students can develop their physical and mental abilities such as strength, flexibility, self-confidence, and focus. This can be taught to anyone, whether it's male or female, allowing them to become in shape while simultaneously learning self-defense. Students are not judged against one another, and there is no pressure to thrive in team sports. In karate, each person is free to advance in the manner that best suits their desires and goals. It is challenging, but it is a question of growth, the willingness to learn, and the motivation to do so will be well worth it. Dojo-kun is a verbal affirmation recited by all pupils. After each training session, Dojo-kun aims to provide an ethical foundation for the karate practice and encourage pupils to use their skills responsibly. Essentially, a Dojo-kun is a form of karate shrink-wrap agreement. By breaking this seal, you agree not to go around mouthing off, bullying others, and generally causing mayhem, which may prompt the government to come and burn down our karate school. Instead, you agree to work hard in class, try to better yourself and others, and respect the authority of others. There are 5 rules that are frequently taught and passed from Okinawa karate master to the present. First is seek perfection of character. Second is be faithful. Third is endeavor to excel. Fourth is respect others. And fifth is refrain from violent behavior. Karate is an ancient form of martial arts practiced by people across the globe. Karate enthusiasts exhibit a balance of mind and body through rigorous training, process to gain wisdom and inner peace. However, learning the fight technique of karate is not only important thing. You must have a comprehensive idea about everything karate incorporates, even the uniform. The karate uniform is called gi. This is the traditional uniform that is used for karate practice and competition. The karate uniform has belts, karate mouth guard, karate body protector, groin protector for men, shin guard, karate gloves, and facilities. It is where they were performed the practice and competition. Ethics and etiquette. First is, before entering the training hall, the student must remove all outer clothing, leaving only the gi belt and slippers. They should allow bow and say os when sensei or any higher rank enter the dojo or walk past as a sign of respect. That acknowledges their experience and dedication to pass the knowledge to you when they take the class. Second is, you should always try to arrive at class on time. This is a mark of respect, and late arrival can disrupt the class. However, there are times that we cannot avoid being late. If you are late, you should get changed quickly and warm up outside the dojo and as entirely as you cannot interrupt the class. Bow and us to the front of the dojo and then in the instructor and kneel in seiza. It is a meditation posture just inside the doorway of the dojo waiting for the instructor to signal you to join the class. Third is lining up. You should always line up in the order of the date, grade, and age. With the eldest first, you should always stand with your heels touching and toes turning out as a 45-degree angle. The Misubi Dachi Informal Attention stance, and with your hands by your side. The instructor will then come to the front of the class and usually the senior grade in the line will be asked by the instructor to take the warm-up exercise. Fourth is etiquette in class. No talking is permitted unless asked. This is a sign of respect that you listen to the instructor taking the class. When told to line up, you should do so quietly and in great order. Ensure that the lines are straight, standing in Masubidachi. When you pair up with a fellow karate, greet them with a bow and say os. When leaving, then again bow and say os. These are ways of thanking them for the opportunity they have given to you to work and train with them. If you cannot train for the entire of the lesson, arrange with the instructor to be excused at a pre-arranged time. And then the instructor will allow you to leave. When told to sit down during a lesson, always sit with your legs crossed and keep quiet. When the instructor addresses you in class, always acknowledge that you have heard what they have said by saying "os sensei." This is a way to show the appreciation that your instructor has taken an interest in, ensuring that you are correctly carrying out the technique. And the fifth is leaving the dojo at the end of the lesson, bow and say "os" in front of the dojo and the senior grades, particularly to your instructor. And lastly, etiquette in sparring. You should have taken part in this lesson before being allowed to spar rather than just turning up expecting to spar. When putting on your sparring gear, the gloves, chin guard, groin guard, and etc., you should do so quickly and quietly as possible. Then you turn to the dojo floor lining up in the usual straight lines in order. When asked to pair up, always try to pair up with your senior first. Senior grades who pair with a lower grade should adjust who's the best. Sparring is an opportunity to change things. So karateka taking part can develop and learn something. If you are hit with a good technique, it is courteous to say "os" to your partner, thereby acknowledging your partner's technique. And if you catch your partner with technique, you must show courtesy by saying "os." As soon as the instructor tells you to stop sparring by saying "yame," you should immediately stop and return to your position in the dojo before the sparring element commences. Lesson 5 is safety measure. Here are some standard rules of the training hall that must be done for Karate Do safety practice. And that's all. Thank you for watching.